Well, last time we looked at Dr. Keng. This time we're looking at Sam Armory. This one is called the Sam Armory 4231 Attacking Tweak. It is tweaked off of something else, but I'm not sure exactly what. It is from the same person who created the Dr. Keng tactic, or at least posted it online from where I found it. So, not really sure what Sam Armory is, or who that is, or where that is. I've seen some Instagram accounts that have nothing to do with football, but we will be taking a look at it with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So with all that said, let's just dive in and see how it worked. Well, taking a look at the Premier League, at least in this save, it worked very well. 99 points for Liverpool, clear tops of the list. Aston Villa was 78. 101 goals is fantastic. 78 points is about average or just a little higher than average, but it looks pretty nice attacking wise. Schedule wise for Liverpool, one little hiccup against Arsenal, but they continue on to the Carabao Cup final where they beat Newcastle in extra time 5-3. They beat Aston Villa in the FA Cup fifth round in extra time, getting to the FA Cup final, beating Newcastle yet again in a final, FA Cup final 4-1. Well, FM loves to do this, but they get to the Europa League final against Newcastle, but lose this time 0-2 in extra time. That's pretty crazy. So all in all, 3 trophies and a runner-up, 3 of them against Newcastle. Kind of interesting. Squad-wise, though, there is some green. Appearances, too. Very nice. 33 goals for Salah. 30 for Nunez, 20 for Jota and McAllister. Assists, 30 for Robertson. Joe Gomez with 22. An average rating, Salah with a 7.52. Aston Villa, on the other hand, not having the same kind of luck, obviously, in the domestic cups. But Carabao Cup quarterfinals, they're out in penalties against Nottingham Forest, and we already saw out against Liverpool in the FA Cup fifth round. However, where Liverpool failed in Europe, Aston Villa gained. So Europa Conference League final, 3-0 thrashing over Fiorentina. So again, winners of the Conference League is fantastic. They do only get 78 points in the Premier League. However, I think you could definitely do a bit better if you took control of this yourself. But they got some nice goal tallies in this one. And they have some nice green as well, no question about it, a lot more than usual. 25 goals for Zaniolo, 24 for Diaby, assists 20 for Douglas Luiz. An average rating Alex Moreno with a 7.32. Data Hub, attacking wise, they look standard, fairly wise. The team defending, though, looks pretty nice. Goals per game, 3.05, very well done. 0.68 conceded, 0.85 XG against, pretty nice too. Aston Villa looking fairly standard on both accounts. The goals may not be there, but 2.66, even though they had, 101 or something like that. But goals per game, 2.66, 1.32 conceded, 1.16 XG against. Conceded is a little higher than usual. Premier League stats, 2.61 points per game for Liverpool, Aston Villa with 2.05. Most goals, 116 and 101, are very well done, no question about it. 90 for Arsenal, though. That's not bad either. Liverpool with fewest shots against, second place, 250. Aston Villa with 321. Most possession, Liverpool making the list with 56%. Most dribbles made, Liverpool and Aston Villa in the bottom two, 608 and 566. And then most shots for Liverpool in first with 784, 606 for Aston Villa in second. So I'm not even going to hide this one. We're getting back into standard territory for these tactics lately. So Ipswich in first place, 117 points, 12 points off of second place Leicester. 159 goals is insane. And for Ipswich Town, they have a pretty fantastic run through the domestic cups, getting to the Carabao Cup quarterfinals 1-2 against Newcastle, getting to the FA Cup semi-final loss against, Newcastle again, 1-1. So overall, yeah, this was a pretty good season for Ipswich. Squad-wise, they've got plenty in the green, which is nice to see for a team that doesn't use their squad very well. I know not very well, but there's plenty of players that don't play. 19 goals, though, for Connor Chaplin, 18 for Broadhead. Hurst all the way down with 10. Assists, 26 for Leif Davis, 18 for Broadhead. Very well done. And, of course, Leif Davis with the tops of 7.45. Championship stats, Ipswich in first with 2.54 points per game. Most goals in first with 159. That is just insane. Fewest shots against in first with 327. Ipswich in sixth with most possession of 55%. Most dribbles made in eighth with 732. And most shots for in first with 804. So let's take a quick look at the tactic itself. We start out with a sweeper keeper in defend, fullbacks in attack on the left and the right in attack, ball playing defenders in defend, 2 DMs in support, 2 inside forwards on both sides. Mark specific positions are the DRDL, so the right handles the left, and the left handles the right. Can we take a look at that? There you go. There it is. Advance forward, up in attack, up front. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking with his narrow. Approach plays pass into space. Focus play down the left and the right. Passing directness is shorter. Tempo is higher. Low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter it, roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. So overall, how did it do for our three teams? Definitely an attacking tactic to use if you really love that 4-2-3-1 like I do. It is, I mean, just fit your players in, see how they work, and then kind of get better players as you rise up in the tables, it looks like. But this save is not using any transfers or anything like that. So if you take controllers, like I said earlier, you could definitely do a better job here. I mean, 170 points. You could maybe even increase that. But Liverpool and Aston Villa, yeah, doing a fantastic job as well. Aston Villa, the only kind of one who can really increase themselves. And look, 78 to 81, that's pretty close. But I definitely think you guys could do better if you took control of those yourself. But this save worked pretty nice. So that is it for me, 7FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.